It's 2 a.m. in the night and you're the only resident on the floor. You have a septic patient who has just rolled in and you have 90 pages of sepsis guidelines and you need a mental model to understand what is actually happening. Now I will tell you how exactly you don't need to search for literature and how you're going to get all your answers immediately. So today I am showing you how your workflow should be in NotebookLM. So what you're going to do is we are going to take the guideline, that is the Surviving Sepsis Guideline. For that we will open a new notebook. So once it is open, you will go to the upload files where this is the Surviving Sepsis Guideline and we are uploading it. So as you can see, the notebook has been made, the files is uploaded. Next you can go on and as we have already told, you can try to configure the chat. You can give a custom definition for how it should be doing the work, or you can choose the length of response. Here we are saying it may take a shorter response and a learning guide. Okay, so we save it. Now we are good to go. So this is one prompt we had made and we are trying to use it. This is a 1-point resident summary for all these things. So here you can see it is going through the document. So the best part of this particular AI is that it will never go beyond this document, and whatever it is going to say, it will give a citation. So as you can see, it has started generating and it has given you various citation points. So you can click on it. Once you click on it, it will take you to the place where it has been cited, where the definition has been written. So this is the point where the definition is written. So you can directly read from the source or you can read from the notebook. So like that you can cross check all the lines that have been written. Every line has a reference point. So this was a more generalized response. This you can use for, say, to take a quick revision before the exam or before coming to duty or whatever. But say for example you have something specific that you want to know, a more specific answer, so you can take more sharp questions like rewrite the first 60 minutes what I need to do. So this is one of the prompts which you can try. Now if you're finding this workflow helpful for you for a clinical rotation, please hit the subscribe button and click the braille icon. So what we are trying to make is make an external brain for you so that your work is focused on the patient and not going around finding what is the literature. So as you can see, it has shown what is the first 60 minutes sepsis checklist. So what you need to do in the first 0 to 10 minutes. Begin your resuscitation treatment immediately upon recognition, lactates to be measured. 10 to 30 minutes, 30 to 60 minutes. So it has given you a clear-cut first 60-minute guidelines, which is very, very helpful if you are not remembering the guidelines. And here I am using the free version, so don't think that it is a paid version. So you'll get exactly this even if you're using the free notebook. So this is what you got for the first 60-minute checklist. So it's a very short response, and here you can, in just a matter of some seconds, get what you need to do for this patient. You can also try another prompt. This is which we have used. You can try it. You can take a screenshot and see what has been written. So it has given you some common traps of sepsis management, the cues of a relax, the fluid assessment, the excessive map targets, colloid resuscitation. So it has clearly shown what you can do wrong or also where you need to escalate. So various things have been written. You can tailor it according to your own usage and own requirements. One more important thing over here is always cross-check it just in case you have doubt. So here the references are clearly written and you can go directly and see where these things are written. So this becomes very easy for checking. So in the next video I will tell you how you can use this to make quizzes for learning, flashcards and mind maps. So you'll see how these type of mind maps are going to help you in understanding and learning sepsis. Thank you for your patience.